Hey Trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Trackies, please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. So Trackies, the Gyulai István Memorial, I hope I said that right, comes up tomorrow and we have a lot of Jamaicans that take part in the event. So I'm looking forward to seeing how our Jamaicans will perform, based on the competition. So in this video, of course, it's a preview. We're going to look at, the contenders and see, how best a Jamaican can place in each event. So, without further ado, let's just jump in and see exactly who is lining up against our athletes and how they can place, right? So just pulling up that up right now. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to start from top to bottom. I see the hammer through here. I'm assuming that no Jamaican is in it, but let me open it just in case. Okay, there's no Jamaican there. Let's keep it pushing. Women's long jump. Okay, let's see if we have some Jamaicans here. All right, so we have Shanice Porter. Great. Now, as you guys know, Shanice Porter, she, is looking for that, mark to qualify to the World Championship. She has jumped so far this season 6.60, sorry, meters, and she needs 6.85 to automatically qualify to the World Championships. I think if you're, ranked within the top 35 in the world, you do get the opportunity to go, but we're not leaving nothing to chance because, the women in the long jump have been doing pretty good this season. So we don't want to really leave anything to chance. I'm glad seeing her take part in this event. Again, she has until the 30th to try to hit that mark, right? So I'm glad seeing her here. Let's take a look at the competition based on what has been done so far this season. There's Malik. This thing is so teeny. Let me zoom it up a bit so that we can see exactly what is going on. Okay, great. So based on what is going on, we have Malika from Serbia. She has jumped 690 so far this season. We have Petra from Hungary. She has jumped 677. We also have down here Quenisha Burks. Don't want to miss her. She has jumped 695 so far this season. And we have, let's see, I saw another athlete here. Yes, we have Anastasia. And she has jumped 6.64 this season. So this is a good field, as well as, Ese Brume, she's also there. She has jumped 6.81 so far. Oh, and I see another Diana that has jumped 6.75 so far. So yeah, this is a very strong field. So Shanice Porter will be able to get the energy or feel the energy and the vibe, here. I'm hoping that she'll be pulled to a further jump in such a competitive field. This is going to be a really, really good event for a lot of the ladies here. I'm assuming that some of them are also looking for the qualifying standard as well. Again, it's 6.85 meters that they have to meet. So I'm looking forward to see how Shanice Porter does here. At the end of the day, the end goal is to hit that mark. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to get it. And again, the mark is 6.85 meters. So let's go, Shanice. All right, let's go again. Okay, what's the other event here? Women's 100 meters. This is a national event, so those that will be only the persons from this country. We have shot put men. Let's see if there are any Jamaicans here. Okay, no Jamaicans. Okay, let's go. Um, Women's 400 meters. We should be able to have some Jamaicans here, I'm assuming. Oh no, that's a national event again. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have clicked on that. Yeah, because the national is right beside it. Okay, let's see. All right, so we have some Jamaicans here in the hurdles. Lovely. So let's zoom this up again and take a look at who is here for Jamaica. So we have our top four from trials. Cheyenne Salmon, Genevieve Russell, Rochelle Clayton, and Jeanette Knight. Great. This is going to be a good race. All these athletes have run 53 so far this season. Let's see. Based on what's happening, I'm assuming that these girls go in as a favorite. We know that Genevieve won. We know that Anjanette Knight was second, Rochelle Clayton was third, and Cheyenne Salmon was fourth at the championships. Now, based on what Anjanette said, she said she was just looking for a qualifying spot, so she wasn't trying to get too ahead of herself in the event. Actually, she was looking around second to second place based on the placings, and that's what happened. So I'm interested to see if she'll be able able to go any faster leading into the championships. Again, she's an athlete that we've been looking out for to see really to do really good things this season. Jenny Russell has, timed her season perfectly. But again, based on what I see happening with MVP, I'm not sure if I'll be seeing, the best that she has come down to so far, but I'm not concerned because MVP will be able to get her back and banging on the when the time is right. Also, just want a quick note on MVP. Of course, the coach himself, Stephen Francis, although I'm assuming her coach is Paul Francis since she's from the Puma side. But anyway, he was saying that as long as an athlete qualifies from MVP, then the goal is to medal, right? So I'm looking to see what, of course, she's able to do there. And of course, Cheyenne Salmon, I'm expecting a competitive run from her. And I'm expecting a better execution from Rochelle Clayton as well. She looks much faster. She's executing over the hurdles much better than she was in previous years. So I'm looking for, a better performance from her as well. I'm expecting Jamaica to land in those top 4 spots. So let's see what happens for these ladies, all around. Okay, let's keep going. We have the men's long jump. Let's see who is in that. Let's see if we have any Jamaicans lining up. Okay, we have one Jamaican here and we have Tajay Gale. Great. So love what I saw from Tajay Gale at the championships. He placed second with a season's best 8.27 meters. But most of his jumps were falls. He's very fast this season. That's very clear. So I hope they've worked on, his timing. What I peeped though, I have to admit, is that the his run up, he has probably the longest run up, based on all the athletes that I saw at the championships. He was all the way at the end of the runway, but it seems as though the runway itself probably wasn't long enough for him. So I'm assuming that when he gets to, a track that isn't as, pop down as the Jamaican one, he'll be able to execute better with his jumps. I'm pretty excited to see what he's able to do this season. Jamaica has a really strong team heading into the World Championships based on, distances attained so far. So I'm excited. I'm expecting him to be in the top side of the field this season. Actually, in this event, only one person is ahead of him so far, and it's Marcus Dendy. Jumping 8.34 meters, but actually, oh no, Tentoglu is here. Okay, and Tentoglu jumping 840 this season. I actually have him placed in some place between first and second. It's between Tentoglu and Tajay for the win. And of course, Marcus Dendy is also up there. So those are my top three. Let's see what happens. But I have Tajay between first and second in this event because he's coming back right on time. And I'm excited to see, what happens with him. So we have women's 400 meters. Okay, let's see who is in this one. Let's just zoom up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, Jamaica. We have Cherokee Young. Okay, so her best so far is 50.45. She's getting faster. That's good. That's great. Getting closer and closer to that sub 50. To if you want to contend with the rest of the world when it comes to, one, transitioning through each round, and two, hopefully going for a medal, right? So based on this field though, how is it shaping up for her? Actually, this is a race that she could very well take. Based on what I saw from Sada Williams and Herbie Jackson in their last outing, with Cherokee Young, I'm thinking that Cherokee Young stands a good chance of winning this race. But there's also a few others. There's Mackenzie Dunmore. That is also close to that sub 50 this season, but I'm expecting Cherokee to be again placed in between first and second in this race. Let's see how she does. She's getting better and better as the season progresses, so I like that. Next one. Where am I? What was that? Women's 400. Okay, women's 100. We have Natasha Morrison lines up here. Okay, so as you guys know, Natasha Morrison has made the team to represent Jamaica individually at the World Championships. So has Tamari Davis here, and so has Shakari Richardson. Then we have Tonisha Twerry. She didn't make the team, but has been performing well. Julian Alfred, the breakout athlete this season, is here, and Melissa, Jefferson is also here. Wow, this is a very, very, very interesting lineup when it comes to America versus America. All right, Natasha Morrison, season's best 10.98 seconds. I love the fact that she was able to get back to sub 10, but again in her next race she's back to 11 twos. So I'm not, particularly expecting a super fast time from her in this race. So how do I expect it to go? I see Shakiri taking it hands down. Then maybe I see second place, I'm gonna go between Julian Alfred and Tamari Davis. I'm leaning towards Tamari Davis a bit more because I'm assuming that Julian still hasn't come back yet. I was watching her in CACs. She didn't look as sharp as she did during the NCAAs. So I'm putting Tamari Davis over her for now. And based on how she performs, then obviously her rank will go up. Then I'm gonna go with Tamari Davis, Julian Alfred. So that's one, two, three, and Natasha will be someplace between hopefully fourth and fifth, not too far behind. Let's see though. And of course, the rest of the Americans will definitely place well in this race as well. So let's see. What else is here? I think I'm scrolling a bit too fast. Women's 100. Okay, men's 100. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Any Jamaican? Yeah, we have a few. Good. Why does this thing default to 71%? Anyway, we have Ryan Ford in this. He made the team. Johan Blake unfortunately suffered a false start, didn't make the team. We have Ron Watson. He made the team, and Akeem Blake, training partner of Johan Blake, didn't make the team. Placed fourth. Not running his best races. Not sure what happened with him this season, but he also lands up here. And then the competition is Marvin Bracy, running Baker. Yeah, Emmanuel Matadi. Okay. Let me see. Where does Jamaica place in this? Ron Watson is very consistent. I like it. I'm giving him the win in this race. Next though, right, Ryan Ford, Marvin Bracy. So I'm gonna go Rohan Watson, Ryan Ford, Marvin Bracy. Then I'm gonna take Akeem, then Ronnie. Although Johan is coming back down too, Johan's times are looking good too. All right, interesting. Let me go again. I'm gonna go with Rohan. I'm going to go with Raheem. Gonna go with Johan. Gonna go with Marvin Bracy. Then I'm gonna go with Akeem. And then I'm gonna go with Ronnie Baker. I think that's how I'm doing it right now as it relates to the placings. Again, the men, there's not much separating them this season, honestly. So it can go either way. And as a matter of fact, it doesn't even matter as it relates to how these people figure or place in this race. Let's just get better performances, hopefully, because the men are a bit flat this season. All right, next up we have the men's discus throw. Let's see what's is happening in this one. Okay, we have no Jamaican here. All right. Next up, let's see. Women's 15. I'm assuming there's no Jamaican there. Let me keep scrolling. Men's 400. All right, so in the men's 400 meters, we have Rashid McDonald lining up here. He's run an amazing season's best so far this season. So I'm looking forward to see him, run well again. He's run 44.83. But this is a very good 400-meter field. We have Stephen Gardner, Vernon Norwood. He has made the American team, and of course, Stephen Gardner is going to represent Bahamas. Then we have Ryan Willie, also from the United States, running well this season. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can see another sub 45 from Rashid McDonald, honestly. But I do suspect that the top three spots are probably going to be taken, and he's probably going to be fourthish or around fifth-ish in this race. Next up, we have women's 100-meter hurdles. Let's see, if there are any Jamaicans here. Okay, no Jamaicans are in this lineup. Okay, let's go to the next men's 110-meter hurdles. Okay, good. This is a good one because I'm assuming that, yes, we have a few Jamaicans here. Great. We have Damian Thomas, we have Hansa Parchment, we have Eric Edwards, lining. No, sorry. Tyler Mason. Did I say Eric Edwards? Apologies. So let me go again. We have Damian Thomas, Hansa Parchment, and Tyler Mason as Jamaicans lining up here in this race, which is good against, top runners from America. Daniel Roberts, I don't know what happened to him in his last race, but didn't really run well. As a matter of fact, none of the Americans ran well, but I'm expecting to see Hansa Parchment take this race. And of course, I want to see a good race by Tyler Mason. He placed third last time around, so that's good in the last outing. So, and of course, a better time from Damian Thomas. Again, he's getting faster. His season's best are, coming down. So that's good. But let's see what happens with him in this race or with the Jamaican athletes versus the Americans. They're kind of throwing me again for a loop, not really performing how I was expecting them to perform before. All right, then the next event is the women's 200 meters. We have Shericka Jackson lining up in this one. Interesting. So we have Brianna Williams as well as Jamaican to join her in repping our country. Okay, so who else do we have? We have Desiree Bryant, we have Kayla White, we have Tamara Clark, we have Rashida Adeleke, and we have Anthony Strawn. Oh, this is a good race. All right, so I'm going to go with Shericka first. I'm going to go with Tamara Clark. I'm going to possibly go with um okay, White has been doing good as well. So, okay, let's flip. Oh, no, 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 I'm not flipping. I'm gonna go Shericka Jackson, Tamara Clark, Kayla White. I think Tamara Clark just didn't execute the her rounds properly, which is why she didn't make the team. But I'm going with her for second in this race, Kayla White third. Then I'm gonna go with Rashida Adeleke. Then hopefully Brianna Williams hasn't been running her best this season. So honestly, anything that is better than the 24:03, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But let's see. And of course, I'm expecting a good run from Antonique as well. She's run 22:15. She could place what was that? One, two, three, four, fifth in this race, or possibly better if she can jump out one of the Americans or this Rashida Adeleke athlete here. Hopefully. So let's see. And then the final event is the men's 200 meters. We have a few Jamaicans lining up here as well. We have Michael Campbell, Julian Ford, Andrew Hudson, and of course, up against Arian Knighton. Wow, that's a big, big, big name. And of course, Kyrie King. Alexander Ogando is also a big name as well. We have Elijah Morrow from the USA. Wow, this is gonna be a big race. I want to see Andrew Hudson do well in this race, and Julian Ford, smart, smart, smart move if he's able to get an automatically qualifying standard time, meaning run faster than that 20.16, he will be able to get a spot on the team. Remember, we only have one guy so far, and that's Andrew Hudson. So I'm glad seeing him run in this race. I was disappointed not seeing him at the trials, but it's good to see him take up the 200 meters here. But I'm going to give Aaron and obviously the win. I want to see a competitive run from Andrew Hudson. Hopefully, he can be between second and third. Do think Ogando is going to run well, but I have Andrew Hudson, challenging. So hopefully, we can get a second out of him. And again, when it comes to Julian Ford, I'm just hoping for anything faster than 20.16. Again, we want the qualifying athletes to go to the World Championships. And Michael Campbell, let's see what he can do there as well. Hasn't run into sub 20 this season, sub 21, sorry, this season. So let's see what he will be able to do. Again, everybody's fishing for a qualifying time to the World Championships. Anybody can get it, we'll gladly take it, right? Because right now we only have one athlete so far. So that's it, trackies, as it relates to the athletes that will be representing Jamaica at the Gyulai István Memorial that comes up tomorrow. So trackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think our Jamaicans will be doing in each event? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? As usual, just sound off in the comment section and say it all there, right? Like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.